divine grace, celebration, and brokenness, and Jai. Jai Hari Visham Vishpam Vishapita Jai Ashto Vishati Sima. His divine grace, the Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Purusham Maharaj Jai. Aramtapati Vaishnava Vrindavan Jai. Namacharya Krsna Jai. Prem Shri Kaho Shri Krsna Katha Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Shyama Kunda Kunda Giri Govardhan Jai. Shri Brajabhumi Vrindavan Jai. Maturadham Ki Jai. Shri Navadvipana Ki Jai. Bhagavan Ki Jai. Bhagavan Ki Jai. Tulsi Ki Jai. Bhakti Ki Jai. Shri Nam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Sankirtan Ki Jai. Srila Bhagavad Gita Ki Jai. Salve Ki Jai. Lord Krishna in Dwarka Ki Jai. Vihare Gopimanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories, all glories, all glories, all glories, all glories. Krsna Katha Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nami Namaste Saraswati Gaudavani Prasadane Nirvisesa Sunyavani Prasad Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. The Krsna Katha, the chapter today is entitled Lord Krishna's Daily Activities. This is in preparation towards tomorrow's big celebration, appearance day of most beautiful, most loving, most merciful Shyama Sundar, Lord Krishna. Big celebration today, so and tomorrow, especially we'll be celebrating his appearance day. So it is chapter 70 from the 10th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam. But I was reading from the Krishna book that was published, the first edition, and this pastimes of the Supreme Lord in Dwarka, Lord Krishna's daily activities, is in chapter 69 of the Krishna book. I don't know, one chapter is missing or one additional chapter is added. I did not further look into it. Om Jnana Nirandasya Jnana Shalakaya Chaksuruniritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Krishna's pastimes or all the activities of the Supreme Lord is like a sugar candy. If you taste on the top, if you taste in the bottom, or if you taste in the middle, it is all sweet. So sometimes devotees, they will prepare pastimes in Vrindavan. They would rather hear pastimes of Vrindavan. Especially the sweetest pastimes of the Supreme Lord is that of the young boy, the childhood pastimes of the Supreme Lord in Vrindavan. That is the sweetest of them all. But nevertheless, Krishna's activities is absolute, and we cannot distinguish, I don't want to read pastimes from Dwarka. Actually, the pure devotees of the Lord, he considers all of them as very, very sweet and very relishable. So here we are in the pastimes where Lord Krishna is performing that like in an ideal grihasta, following the principles of Dharma, Artha, and Kama. That means religious principles, sense enjoyment, and what you call enjoying propensity. Because in this pastimes of the Supreme Lord, he has 16,108 wives. And the Acharyas, especially Srila Rupa Goswami, explains that these pastimes of the Supreme Lord, the different pastimes of the Supreme Lord is like being in a house. The Vrindavan pastime is like the inner chamber, like what you may say, the master's bedroom. But in a house, there are also many different rooms. But they are not considered as the main room. The main room is the master's bedroom or the Vrindavan pastimes. When Srila Rupa Goswami was writing his Lalita Madhava and Vidagha Madhava, these are the pastimes of the Supreme Lord, especially Lord Krishna leaving Vrindavan. Krsna has been sent by Kamsa to take Rama and Krishna so that Kamsa will be able to make a plan to have them vanquished. So in Krishna's pastimes, especially, there's what we call Sambhoga and Vipralamba, or it is union and separation. In Gaura Lila, it's more of separation, Vipralamba Lila, and especially in Navadvip, this is what they call Vipralamba Lila Kshetra. And then later on in the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri, where he experienced the highest level of static symptom of one who is in Krishna praying, because he's in Radha Bhava. He's in the mood of Srimati Radharani, Srimati Radharani is feeling so much separation from her beloved Lord Krishna. Even though Jagannath is there. as Krishna. And in Krishna's pastimes in Vrindavan, is more of the what we call sambhoga or union. They're always practically together. But there is some, according to the acharyas, there is some instances where, like, for a few moments, even though they are together, face to face, they will still feel a moment of separation, thinking that Krishna is thinking that Radharani is not there, and Radharani is thinking that Krishna is not there, even though they are seeing each other face to face. So the Acharya explains that he's going to, or these different pastimes outside of Vrindavan, because it says that Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. Even he never stepped one step outside of Vrindavan. And when Rupa Goswami was writing this Vilaga Madhava, Dalika Madhava, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told specifically to Rupa Goswami that don't mention in your book that Krishna has left Vrindavan. Because Krishna never left Vrindavan. Krishna is always in Vrindavan. Even at this very moment, Krishna is here. Apara, unmanifest. Of course, the different pastimes of the Supreme Lord in the spiritual world is also apara, is unmanifest. And 5,000 years ago, the pastimes of the Supreme Lord, along with his associates here in Vrindavan, they are what we call para, or manifest. But not everyone sees Lord Krishna as the Supreme Lord, because Krishna, they only know Krishna as the all-attractive boy, the most attractive boy. They don't know Krishna as God. Now, Krishna exemplified or expressed his what we call majestic position when he apparently left Vrindavan. When Akrura came to Vrindavan to bring them to Mathura, all the cowherd girlfriends of Lord Krishna, they lay their body in front of the chariot. They're ready to die. Says, let your chariot roll on our bodies, no problem. We will not let you take Krishna away from us. Because it is impossible for them to think of Krishna or not seeing Krishna. They even curse Lord Brahma. You, what kind of creator are you? You make our eyelids close for a few moments, or even a second, or even less than a second. And this 1 second for us, as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu prayed in the Sikshastaka, is like a moment to be like 12 years or more. And actually this 12 years is like 1 kalpa, or 4 yugas. So when the gopis will close their eyes, they will feel separation also from not seeing Krishna. But they're also thinking of Krishna, which means they're also seeing Krishna. If you think of somebody in your mind, it is not different than seeing that person also face to face. But this time, physically, Krishna and Lord Balaram, they're going to Mathura. So Krishna says to the gopis and to the inhabitants of Vrindavan, Mother Yasoda, Nanda Maharaj, his cowherd friends, I have some business to do. And after the business is over, I will come back. I promise you this, I will come back. So this gave some solace, some relief to the hearts of the inhabitants of Vrindavan, because Krishna says he will come back. So according to the Acharyas, actually he is going to different places outside of Vrindavan. Krishna going to these different places. This is just like a dream. The Nandana Krishna, Yasodhanandana Krishna is always in Vrindavan, which means also that those pastimes they were reenacted outside of Vrindavan. This is not the same Krishna. This is Vasudeva Krishna. It's like in the Nectar of Devotion, it explains that the pastimes in Dwarka is sweet, pastimes in Mathura is sweeter, and the pastimes in Vrindavan is the sweetest. And within even Vrindavan, the pastimes in Govardhan is more sweeter, and the pastimes in Radhakund is very, very, very sweet. So how much more it can be sweeter than that? You know, it's like rock candy, which is the sweetest form of sugar. Before it becomes rock candy, it was molasses, before that it was sugar cane and molasses, and then it becomes very, very sweet. So the pastimes of the Supreme Lord in Dwarka is extremely majestic. It's with awe and veneration, because over there he is being seen as a king, Maharaj, or he is in charge of the whole kingdom of Dwarka. Actually, this happened because of this one king named Janardana, who is also very atrocious. His strength is just like the strength of, I believe it's 20,000, if not 10,000 elephants. It is very strong. No one can defeat this king, Janardana. So Lord Krishna and Janardana, they're always fighting with each other. After the Mathura pastimes, that Janardana defeated Krishna 17 times. And at the 18th time, Balaram and Krishna, they fled from the fight, from the battle. They went to one mountain, which is like 88 miles high. Have you seen a mountain 88 miles high? So at that time also, Govardhan Hill was very, very high, miles and miles away. High, it's like almost touching the sky. But because Govardhan Hill was cursed to sink one mustard seed, and eventually by Kali Yuga's influence, there will be no more Govardhan Hill. So what Janardana did is he set on fire this mountain. And Balaram and Krishna, they jumped 88 miles high. They were like flying without the use of parachute. They can do it without any difficulty. So if you calculate that, it will be like almost from Vrindavan to Delhi. That's very far, because 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers, right? So it's not more or less between here and Delhi. So to avoid Janardana, they thought that we had to erect our own kingdom away from this Janardana. So as he performed this lila just like a human form or human body, that who can defeat Krishna? No one can defeat Krishna. Another name for Krishna is Asamordha. Asamordha means no one is equal to him and no one is greater than him. Even in his fighting, who can fight with Krishna? Usually he will fight with his own devotees. It's like to exhibit his fighting mood or fighting propensity. So they erect this Dwarka. And even before that, Krishna, he rescued his queens. 16,108 queens were captured by a king. Is this King Krsna also? Who is that king? Anybody knows? So we have to read more Krishna book here. Prabhupada says we should memorize Krishna book so that we'll be able to remember Krishna all the time. Prabhupada, or in one of the purports, Prabhupada says the real atonement of any sins that one may have committed is to always remember Krishna in his pastimes. So if we remember Krishna all the time, then definitely we can all solve all of these sins. So Krishna, he erected this Dwarka, the kingdom, and because he has 16,108 wives, he also has to build 16,108 palaces for each and every one of them. And Krishna is present in each and every one of these palaces. So Narad Muni, one day, he was wondering, how is Krishna doing all of this? How is Krishna being present in one palace, in one of the queens, headed by Rukmini Devi and Satyabhama? Actually, these queens are all expansions of Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radharani expanded herself as these queens. And so, one day Narad Muni came, and at that place, where Lord Krishna, the first palace that Narad Muni visited, Krishna was talking with his wife. And somehow, when Krishna saw Narad Muni, immediately he offered these obeisances, give him a seat. He get off from his throne, and immediately he gave him his own seat, and he did Abhishek and his lotus feet. This doesn't mean that Krishna became subordinate, but this is just to exhibit what we call this Brahmana Hitaya Cha. Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha. Brahmana Hitaya Cha means dear to the Brahmanas, and Narad Muni is the epitome of a Brahmana. So he washed his feet, and he asked him, what is your purpose? Oh, Narad Muni says, oh, my main purpose is just to see how you are faring, how you are doing. And my main purpose is to see you in different palaces. And so Narad Muni left, and then next place where Narad Muni saw Krishna was playing with his kids. Krishna, in every queens, he has 16,108 wives. And in each of these queens, he has 10 sons. And one of those sons, the 10 sons, each one also has each 10 more sons. Okay? This is not including the daughters. So if you add all of his family members, it'll be like millions. And Krishna is around 125 years old at this time. In the past times of like 125 years old. So Narada Muni went to another place and he saw Krishna playing chess. Then in one place he saw Krishna chanting his Gayatri. In one place he saw Krishna feeding the brahmanas. So in each and every palaces that Narada would go, Krishna is performing different pastimes, but not according to the linear time. It is not that he came in the morning and then, let's say 5 o'clock. Then the next place he will go will be like 6 o'clock. Then the next place it will be like 7 o'clock. No. Wherever he will go to these different palaces, it will be different timings. One time he will go, it will be dawn, sometime it will be nighttime, and one place it will be like midday. So all the times are like interchanges, it's like different timings. So Narada was very curious. How is Krishna doing this? It is not that Krishna, of course Krishna expanded himself into 16,108 Krishnas, but it is the same Krishna. A yogi can only multiply himself 8 times. That's all, the maximum, one of the yogi siddhis. But Krishna expanded himself. So here in this chapter 70, Lord Krishna's daily activities, it started when Lord Krishna was on the bed with his queens. And this particular instance is that on the breaking of the dawn, it's a new day. It's like 3 hours before sunrise. The roosters will be making their sounds. They'll be crowing. Have you heard a rooster making this sound early in the morning? Maybe if you live in a village. I don't know here in Vrindavan. We don't hear it. I remember in the Philippines there's a lot of roosters there. So the first noise that they will make is 3 o'clock. And then it'll stop. And then after some time, few more will follow. Then around 5 o'clock, there'll be all big talking back and forth with the roosters. So they didn't like this, especially Rukmini Devi. Whatever Rukmini Devi is feeling at that very moment, all the queens also are feeling. So she actually doesn't like this crowing of the rooster. She knew that Krishna will be leaving the bed. She knew that Krishna will be leaving her behind. And actually she considered this moment as inauspicious. Even though Brahma Muhurta is the most auspicious. Because she knew that Krishna will be doing his like part of his religious activities. This is like the Dharma. Because he's acting like a human, and he will do is clear his mind, looking at the ghee, looking at the water, wash his face, wash his body, change his clothes, and all of this. And actually all of this different paraphernalia, we just celebrated Lord Balaram's appearance day the other day. These are all expansions of Lord Bhagavan. Even the material world is expansion of Lord Bhagavan. Vrindavan is an expansion of Lord Balaram. The material world is an expansion of Lord Balaram. Everything that assists Lord Krishna in his pastimes in this material world can be Bhoma, Vrindavan, and Madhura and Dwarka. These are all expansions of Lord Krishna. So, Krishna will pay tributes to the demigods. He will chant his Gayatri, and while chanting Gayatri, he will think of himself. The Prabhupada says that we cannot negate this, that when we chant Gayatri, we think of ourselves, because we have to think of Lord Krishna. Only Krishna can do this, because who else is he going to think of? He's not going to think of us while chanting Gayatri. So he thinks of himself from within. So these different auspicious substances he will touch, he will perform, he will do a yajna, he will also donate cows. These cows are kamadhenus. These cows, they only have one calf, each cow. And he will donate many divisions of 13,078 cows. Total 14 lakhs every day, cows. He will donate to the Brahmanas. I wonder where all those cows will come from. That's a lot. Even 14 lakhs. I mean, 1,400,000 cows every day to the and they have in their hooves, they have gold plated, and they have nice garments, and then it's not just cow by itself, but they're fully nicely decorated because he is Brahmana Dayacha. So he would be also like having this special relationship with the Brahmanas by giving them so many gifts every day. And so, in one of the pastimes, Janardana Prabhu was thinking, how is Krishna going to do this? There is 16,108 palaces, and at the same time, there's only one chariot being driven by Daruka. Daruka is his chariot driver. How many horses Krishna has in his chariot? Four. Headed by Sugriva. Okay, so Narada Muni was hiding now because he doesn't want to be seen by Krishna. He just wanted to see how Krishna is going to do this. So in each and every palaces, the queens and everyone in the surrounding area, they only thought that they only have Krishna. They don't know that Krishna is present in the other palace, in the other 16,000 other palaces. So Krishna will be like in full regalia, being like a king, because it's time to go to this assembly hall called Sudharma. And this Sudharma came from the heavenly planets as well. It's like the Parijata flower was taken from Indra. And this Parijata flower was planted in each and every palaces surrounding gardens. So Narada Muni was watching, and he saw 16,108 Krishnas coming out of these different palaces. And they're all walking towards, all of them, all at the same time, walking towards the chariot, Krishna's chariot. And then all of them, suddenly they all become one Krishna. And then the Ruka, in respect of Krishna, being the servant and Krishna as the master, he folded his hands, and Krishna also he uses one of his hands to his heart, acknowledging the respect, and he clutched hold of the Ruka's two hands to go into the chariot, to his chariot, along with Uddhava and Satyaki. Vrindavan and Satyaki, like they're like ministers or advisors. And Vrindavan and Satyaki is not knowing all of this, 16,000 all becoming one. Only Narad Muni. It's like in the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya in Ratha Yatra, who is the only person who sees that Lord Chaitanya is present in all the 7 kirtan assembly. Only Maharaj Prabhu, isn't it? Maharaj Prabhu was surprised. Lord Chaitanya is present in all of his kirtans. So similarly, Naradu saw all of this. And when Krishna came back also from the assembly hall, this Sudharma, Krishna also, everybody knows that only Krishna will come to their own palaces. But Narada saw also Krishna became divided, 16,108. And so, in this Sudharma hall, hunger is not present there, death is not present there, disease, thirst, famine. It has 6 items is not present. We can look into that later if you like. But this, as long as you're there is no death. There's no hunger, there's no thirst, there's no calamity, there's no all of this what you call different sufferings that one may have if you're in the normal world. So if you're there, it's not you will not be able to feel this. But as soon as you go out, then back to normal. And so he's there to because he's a king, so his main purpose is to alleviate all the sufferings and the miseries of the kingdom. And if there is any problem will come, he will also be there to relieve them. And one day, there is this one messenger who came. Messenger sent by the 20,000 kings. He's been captured by Jarasandha. So the main message is to have them be free from the capture or under the capture of King Jarasandha. And the messenger is giving some kind of example that please help them because they are under the clutches of Maya personified by King Jarasandha. So they pleaded that please, with this message, you come and rescue us. And because we may be not favorable with you before, but now we surrender unto you wholeheartedly, 100%. So this is the duty of the king. If somebody asks for help, then the king's duty is to give help. But then Narad Muni came also. Abruptly, Narad Muni came. And Narad Muni has the same message. He has a message also from the Pandavas. Now, King Yudhishthira was already enthroned after the battle of the Kurukshetra. King Yudhishthira would like to perform this Rajasuya sacrifice. The Rajasuya sacrifice, usually this is being performed to gain some material benefit. And ultimately to please the Supreme Lord, but mostly to show that I have power. Because in this righteous sacrifice, it's not so easy to perform. Who is that one person who performed 100 horse sacrifices or righteous sacrifices? It was King Indra, right? Because he wants to show that he is the most powerful. And King Prithu, he wanted to do also 100 horse sacrifice, and only 99 horse sacrifice was done. Because every time that he will attempt to do the 100 horse sacrifice, Indra will still be horse. But nevertheless, Narayana says that Yudhishthira Maharaj is already self-satisfied, is a pure devotee of yours. Actually, he doesn't need to do this to show his prowess, his opulence. He's doing this to honor you and glorify you. So Krishna says, okay, you can do it, I don't have to come. Because I have to go to some other purpose. I have to go to this Jarasandha and ultimately capture him and release his kings. But Narayana says, no, you must come. You have to come. Because it is not the same if you are not present. It's also to give pleasure to your devotees. And so, now he's in dilemma now. Which one to do first? Right? This is the whole chapter, 17. So, it ends that he was calling Uddhava, who is the most brilliant advisor of his. Because he was smiling actually when he asked for Uddhava, because he knows what to do, but just to give honor and also the prestige for his devotees, then he asks Uddhava what to do. What shall we do now? So similarly, devotees are like this, especially the pure devotees. Ultimately, they know what to do according to their experience or realization. They know also what to do based on the dictations from the Paramatma, Chaitya Guru, within one's heart. But still they will ask others for opinion to confirm their own decision. Because ultimately the pure devotees of the Lord, or the Lord himself, no one can tell them what to do. Isn't it? So sometimes devotees also, especially those who are very advanced, they will ask, Prabhuji, what do you think we should do? Srila Prabhupada will do this also sometimes. He will ask, okay, come on, what shall we do? Brahmananda, tell me what shall we do in this situation. But it's the opposite. For a neophyte devotee, he doesn't need opinion. He does, with his whimsical mind, immediately he will make a decision. And mostly because the first reaction to a situation is wrong. One has to think first. One may think, like some devotees, they think for a long time before they make a decision. And this is very good. I'm saying, a devotee, it will take a long time to make a decision. Even though, why are you not doing it immediately? You're thinking, why is he not doing it immediately? Actually, this is a mode of goodness. This is a mode of goodness. If you carefully thought, if there is a situation that needs to be acted upon You have to think many, many times, and also you will ask the opinions of others that will confirm your decision. And then when you make that decision, it's Krishna's actually telling that actually that is the right decision. But for us, neophytes, we think, oh, this is easy. Solution immediately. I know what to do. But most of the times we put into trouble by doing this. So Krishna, He knows what to do. He's antaryami. He's within our hearts. He is super soul. He knows everything. Past, present, and future. But still He has Uddhava. Now Uddhava is actually Uddhava is the last person who saw Krishna in this earthly pastime. So Uddhava is very, very close. Even when Uddhava was sent by Lord Krishna some messages, when the Brajavasis, they saw Uddhava, they thought Krishna came back. Because there's no difference in the bodily features between Uddhava and Krishna. He's also blackish blue in color. See, when you are with somebody, it's like, for example, like husband and wife, you're always together. Eventually you will look like almost similar together. Not all the time, but most of the times. If you're with somebody, like a friend, you're always together, you're always like almost look alike. So Uddhava was like this. This is in the Uddhava Sandesh, chapter 47 of the Krishna book, when Uddhava came, and in reciprocation also the gopis sent back some message, Hansadutta, the swan-like feature, back to Krishna. It's a message of their love. And so, anyway, Uddhava says, let me go first to the Rajasuya sacrifice. But Krishna was thinking, and actually not thinking Krishna was thinking, it's the ministers, the other advisors telling, no, Krishna, you should go first, rescue the kings being captured by Jarasandha. Then you go to Rajasuya sacrifice. But it's the other way around. Uddhava says, no, you go there, you please your devotees. And actually, you should have Bhima to kill Jarasandha. Have him dressed like a Brahmana. And when Jarasandha, as a king, they will ask the Brahmana, what can I do for you? Is there anything that you need? And then Bhima will ask, yes, I want to fight with you. That is my favor that I want to ask from you. So Jarasandha was killed actually by Bhima himself. So in any case, so how is it that Krishna never done Vrindavan? Actually, Satyabhama says that Satyabhama, who is an expansion of Srimati Radharani, she asked a favor from Vishwakarma that she may be able to worship Krishna, her most beloved deity. So she asked Vishwakarma to make a temple for her in a forest and make a lifelike deity of Krishna. So every day Satyabhama, who is daughter of Satyajit, yes. So she would come every day, dress Krishna, and also put timak, sandalwood, offer boga. Every day she will do this. So one his own deity, being nicely decorated with everything, that he was wondering, Krishna was wondering, who is worshipping me? So one day, what he did is that he himself stood there like the deity, with the flute, everything. So when Satyabhama came back, I'm planning here now, so let's keep this now. Anyway, so when Satyabhama came, she was not able to distinguish whether this is a deity or Krishna himself. So Satyabhama did her puja, she dressed Krishna, she put tilak, she put chandan, she gave offerings, she offered incense, and because of the love of Satyabhama, Krishna started to cry. And then Satyabhama, because when the pujari, they talk to the deities. Usually because they have a special relationship with the deities, that they talk. Now, if one is pure in heart, the pujari will be able to hear that Krishnas will be talking back to them. Right? It's like right now, Shyam is having a flute. So here the devotee of the Lord also can hear him playing flute right now. But because we are so much contaminated, full of anarthas, so much lust, anger, greed, madness, hatred, delusion, and envy, we're not able to hear the Lord. We may speak to the Lord, but the Lord also speaks to us, but we may not be hearing that. You're okay, but I'm soaked up here. So, then Krishna started to speak. But Satyabhama was thinking, well, the deity is speaking back to me. Because Satyabhama was thinking that this is not the real Krishna. This is the deity made by Vishwakarma. So eventually they were talking back to each other. And Satyabhama was crying as well. So this is why Rupa Goswami, he followed the instructions of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Don't you write in your book that Krishna left Vrindavan. Because Krishna was there also in Dwarka. The same Krishna talking to Satyabhama. But in any case, our purpose, the human form of life, actually is to remember Krishna all the time and never forget Him. This is the main principle. What we're doing here is actually hearing and chanting, Sravanam Kirtanam. We're doing this not to enjoy ourselves by hearing. We don't do kirtan to enjoy ourselves. That is the result of kirtan, because kirtan means talking about Krishna or speaking about Hari Katha for the pleasure of the Lord. We're doing this for the pleasure of the Lord. What we're doing is so many days, Radha Govinda Maharaj is doing this for many days, since the 2nd of August till tomorrow. Is to glorify Krishna, to please Krishna, to serve Krishna. Now, if we have this mentality that, oh, I'm going to hear nice, this is very good, I will enjoy it, then it is not bhakti. It is not bhakti. Bhakti means only for the pleasure of the Lord. Or if we serve the servants of the Lord, that is also bhakti. So what we do here actually is we try to glorify the Lord by reciting His different pastimes, knowing His tattva, and description of the Lord's activities. There are two considerations, tattva and rasa. Tattva means truth, and rasa means relationship or mellow. So not necessarily mellow is always going to be according to the tattva. It's like Lord Balaram, according to tattva, is the first expansion of Lord Krishna. So if he is the first expansion of Lord Krishna, then he is to be considered as junior, right? But in rasa or relationship, Balaram is elder and sometimes younger, like in Lord Ramachandra's last time. So in every temples of the world, especially in ISKCON, there should be always a fire of Sankirtan. There should be a fire of Sankirtan to keep us alive. If there is no kirtan going on, there is no glorification, there is no chanting of Hare Krishna mantra, then it will be just like some of the temples that only showing the deities, showing, and there is no kirtan, there is no glorification. That's why many pilgrims, they like our temple, because there's always glorification of the Supreme Lord, and there's always kirtan. So it says that this fire should be here all the time, not to have it extinguished. So Lord Krishna's pastimes in Dwarka is very special. This is sweet also. If you see yourself, I don't want to hear this different pastimes of the Lord in Dwarka. This is for some other mood or say for neophytes or something. I just want to hear the Rasa Lila or the Lord's pastimes of Vrindavan. Then we are mistaken. We cannot just pick one from the other. They're all ultimate, absolute. So tomorrow we should prepare ourselves. Tomorrow is the appearance day of our most beloved, Sri Krishna, and we have to somehow rededicate our life. See, the process we already started in this life. We probably started this also in previous lifetimes. That's why we are here. But somehow we started again. We're given the chance again in this lifetime to start and continue on this bhakti. So we should be what you call having hope against hope, that by Krishna's mercy, costless mercy, Prabhupada uses this word costless mercy, that somehow we'll be able to finish this lifetime and go back to that. Or if, better than that, by the Lord's costless mercy, even while we're still alive, we'll be able to become Krishna conscious. Don't have to wait till the end. And that is possible, because costless mercy, according to Srila Prabhupada, means we are able to follow the instructions of the spiritual master. This is costless mercy. If we're able to follow the instructions of the Guru and the Guru Parampara, then actually we already attain this costless mercy of the Supreme Lord. It doesn't have any cost, because this mercy is being awarded. It's a reward. You don't own this. No one can say, oh, I've been chanting for 25 years, I've been chanting for 30 years, I've been doing my sadhana so good, I never missed Mangalarti, maybe one time, after the It doesn't work like that. That's why it's called costless mercy. It doesn't have any cost. And we will receive it. So hoping against hope, if we chant our mantra, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, sincerely, trying to avoid the offenses, serve the devotees, serve the Vaishnavas. Hopefully, before we leave our body, we become Krishna conscious. We just have to immerse ourselves with this Hari Katha or Krishna Katha. So we'll stop here. Hare Krishna. See Krishna's pastimes in Dwarka. Is there any questions? Yes, Prabhu.
Did everyone in the world understand that Krishna was the supreme personality of Godhead?
I'm not so sure, but mostly all of them knows his position as with open reverence. They sing with open reverence. Mostly all of them, they see him as Supreme Lord, as his position. But in Mathura, they don't see him as a Supreme Lord, all of them. They see him in different, it's like, sometimes, like he says, when he went there, the wrestlers, they see him as dead personified, or the prostitutes, they see him as Cupid, some of the others, it's mixed up. It's only in Vrindavan they don't see him. Nobody sees him as a Supreme Lord except Balaram. And Purnamasi also. She knows that Krishna is the Supreme Lord, so she's able to tell the different pastimes to the Brajavasis. Who was he before? Right? But in Dwarka, mostly all of them. I was just listening to Prabhupada lecture yesterday. I mentioned this also in one of the classes that Krishna actually doesn't know himself fully. He's God. He's the Supreme Lord, but he doesn't know himself fully. That's why he came as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the mood of Srimati Radharani to understand what is this mood of Srimati Radharani, the Lord Krishna. But we should not think that this is some not a good characteristic or not knowing himself fully means it's like this is Krishna's shortcoming or this is like a defect of Krishna. Actually, this is what makes Krishna perfect. This is what makes Krishna the Supreme Lord. Of course, he knows himself. Actually, Prabhupada gave an example. It's like at the time of destruction. Okay, this is the last one. At the time of destruction, Krishna, he wants to taste himself because he's very sweet. So what he did, he was sucking his toes. And one of the leaves, banyan tree, right? He was sucking his toes because he doesn't know how much sweet he is. But he's God. He doesn't know himself. God knows himself. Krishna knows himself. So we have to know Krishna now. We cannot say, oh, sometimes when you reach to an Indian, I know Krishna.